Now, coming to the last part of my presentation, I'll be digressing from the topic a little bit, but it's about news gathering, because I thought this is something that will really concern all you students over here. Now, both for traditional and new media and TV media for also, your sources are politicians, you have your bureaucrats, subordinate officials in government departments, and also RTI. Apart from your usual sources, one thing I'd like to really stress on is how RTI has become a very important tool for all us journalists to get information. Now, examples, scams in railways, Commonwealth Games, the Other Society scam. A lot of aspects of that Other Housing Society scam actually came out of RTIs. I'd also like to give an example. Just about a couple of months back, I filed an RTI about the amount of firing practice senior IPS officials do in the Delhi police compared to lower level officials. And the revelations are very, very startling. So lots of times, it's very difficult to get information. There is a lot of red tapeism. So if you're finding problems, go ahead, file RTIs. You will get those facts and figures that you want. And even if you don't, you should actually pursue them. Because once you get that information that's accurate, authentic, it's on a piece of paper, and you can't go wrong with it. So it's a very important tool which journalists are increasingly using, and they will continue to do so. Even when you people venture out and join news channels, newspapers, and web portals, you will realize how important RTI is. And lastly, it's very important to get facts right. We're all living in a 24/7 news environment. There's a lot of breaking news. It's very exciting to break stories every now and then. But the fact is, at the same time, it's very important to be correct. Lots of times people think that, okay, the viewer will forget, the viewer doesn't have that kind of a memory. But the fact is, everyone is watching, and the people are watching. Just to give you an example, there was a blast in Delhi, in a place called Mehrauli, in September 2008, just after the Delhi serial blast that had taken place on the 13th of September. Now, a day after that low-intensity blast, there was a ticker which was running on one of the news channels which said, 3 live bombs have been found in the Mehrauli market, which was untrue. But the fact is, the message that goes across is something which creates a lot of panic, and it's not really good, because some kind of security threat, some kind of security breach has already happened, and you set up a huge scare in that marketplace or in that particular city. So you have to be very careful as journalists, because there's going to be more competition as and when you get in. There is going to be more pressure from your bosses, from your environment, to deliver fast, deliver as soon as possible, deliver in real time. But at the same time, you have to be very careful, because you people will also have a huge responsibility towards the society about building national opinion, the kind of facts that you give, the kind of figures that you give, the death toll that you say, the number of people injured that might be according to you, even if it goes, for example, if it goes wrong, it's really bad for the journalist and also for the society in one sense. So it's very important to be correct and get your facts right at each and every step.